Hello, fellow readers. Week 15 of reading through the Bible in 1 year. We are moving right along. I feel like I always say that, but anyways, I'll just jump right into what I got out of it this week. And so, what we have learned applies to our lives today, and God has a lot to say in His book. So, I noticed a couple of times we're kind of in the section of Luke where Jesus is talking about a lot of parables, and I've noticed that twice before a parable, Jesus says, or, some other people are talking, either the disciples or other people that are following Jesus around, or the Pharisees, whatever. And it says, and Jesus knew what was in their hearts. And then he tells them a story, right? I just think that's so interesting that he knew what was in their hearts and he knew what was on their minds. And he responds without rebuking them, without, calling them out specifically. He just tells them this story about, what the kingdom of heaven is like. And I don't know, that's just like so good advice, right? Such good advice to, because I feel like it's easy for me to tell people what I've found to be true instead by kind of in a scolding way, like as a list of this is what I've learned, so you should do the same thing, right? That's not how Jesus does it. He tells them stories, something they can relate to, something that they can go home and think about and actually learn from it themselves instead of feeling like they're being talked down to. So I guess that's what I got out of it this week. Just another awesome way that Jesus teaches people. He knows what's in their hearts and responds with stories. It's just great. All right, see you next week. Happy Easter.